Today, Archangel Michael has a painful truth that will set you free. He says if you keep ignoring this pattern, you will completely lose yourself forever. The beautiful soul you were born to be will disappear under layers of people pleasing, self-sacrifice. This is not meant to hurt you, but to wake you up from the spiritual sleep that comes from abandoning yourself. Even though it's painful to realize what you've given up, remember that your authentic self is still there waiting. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment, because you're finally ready to face the truth. And know that by hearing these words, you are already beginning to call your real self back home. Your soul's freedom matters more than anyone's. Comfort. Archangel Michael wants you to understand what happens when you constantly sacrifice yourself for others' happiness. This isn't just about feeling tired or unappreciated. It's about losing pieces of your soul every time you say yes when you mean no, before the last fragments of your true self disappear completely. This message acts as a spiritual mirror showing you how much of yourself you've given away to keep everyone else comfortable. The next few minutes will create a bridge back to the person you used to be before you learn to hide your real thoughts and feelings. Your authentic self is calling out from deep inside, and Michael stands ready to help you remember who you really are underneath all the people-pleasing masks you've been wearing. This life-changing truth about people-pleasing is one of many wake-up calls Archangel Michael wants to share with you. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these soul-healing messages before you lose even more of yourself. Your spiritual freedom depends on recognizing these patterns. Like this video now as your commitment to finally choosing yourself over everyone else's comfort and expectations. You've been giving so much of yourself to others for so long now. You've always put everyone else's needs before your own, even when it hurt. Your beautiful heart shows how much you care about people, and it has made you someone who always tries to fix and help others. You've been feeling empty and tired lately, wondering why nothing feels fulfilling anymore. Your ability to sense what others need and keep peace in every situation has made you the person everyone turns to when they have problems. You've been quietly struggling with feeling invisible and unimportant, but heaven has been watching your sacrifice and wants to help you heal. Because of your pattern of self-sacrifice, Archangel Michael has personally chosen to reach out to you. Today, he has seen how you dim your own light to make others comfortable and how you silence your own voice to avoid conflict. He is deeply moved by your soul's pain from years of abandoning yourself. He wants to step in personally to help you reclaim what you've lost. Guided by divine compassion and seeing how your authentic self has been buried under layers of people-pleasing, Archangel Michael is ready to help you remember who you really are. This intervention comes directly from his concern for your soul's well-being. A soul wound far deeper than simple tiredness has been growing inside you through years of people-pleasing. Every time you said yes when you wanted to say no, you gave away a piece of your personal power. Every time you hid your real opinions to avoid disappointing someone, you abandoned your authentic voice. Every time you put someone else's dreams before your own, you betrayed your soul's true desires. These small acts of self-betrayal have created a massive hole where your real self used to live. You gave up your boundaries to be seen as the easy person. You sacrificed your own needs to be labeled as selfless and giving. You silenced your truth to be called agreeable and nice. What you actually lost was your connection to your own heart, your own power, and your own worth. This pattern has left you feeling like a stranger to yourself, always performing for others while your real self watches sadly from the background. The emptiness you feel isn't depression. It's your soul grieving the loss of its own authentic expression. Archangel Michael's truth about people pleasing must reach others who are losing themselves the same way. Immediately share this message with at least 3 people who always put everyone else first. Each person who misses this wake-up call continues living as a shadow of their real self. Your share could be the mirror someone needs to see how much they've given up for others' comfort. By sharing, you help other people. Pleasers recognize they've been abandoning themselves without realizing it. By hearing this truth fully today, you begin the sacred journey back to your authentic self. Michael's healing energy flows directly into the wounded places where you abandoned yourself, calling back all the scattered pieces of your soul. Tonight your dreams will show you glimpses of who you were before you learned to hide your real thoughts and feelings. Your inner voice will start getting stronger, and you'll notice the people pleasing patterns that used to feel automatic now feel uncomfortable and wrong. Think of this as your authentic self finally being invited back home after years of exile. Your real desires and dreams will begin surfacing again, no longer buried under everyone else's expectations. Guardian angels will support you as you practice saying no without guilt and yes to your own needs. This reclamation happens at the perfect time, as your soul could not handle much more abandonment without permanent damage to your sense of self-worth. Archangel Michael has seen your soul's true mission and potential. He knows you're at a critical point where you must choose between continuing to abandon yourself or finally reclaiming your authentic power. He wants to make sure your real self doesn't disappear completely under the weight of everyone else's needs and expectations. He celebrates the courage it takes to face this painful truth about people pleasing. This spiritual intervention is clear proof that your authentic self matters to heaven, not just your ability to make others comfortable. This message shows how important your real voice is in the bigger plan. The fact that Michael himself steps in means your true self has work to do that can't be accomplished while you're busy people pleasing. Your authentic power is needed now more than your people pleasing patterns. As Michael's healing energy flows to you, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of energy strengthens your soul reclamation process and helps extend this awakening message to others who are losing themselves in people-pleasing patterns. Complete the sacred circle of giving and receiving to honor your worth. As you accept this truth about people-pleasing, think about the strange emptiness you've felt lately. Remember those nights when you lay in bed feeling completely drained, even though you helped everyone around you. Think about the times when you felt angry or resentful for no clear reason. That was your soul crying out for attention. Remember when you used to have dreams and goals that seemed important, but now you can't even remember what they were. This awakening explains all those feelings. Your intuition was right. Something precious has been missing from your life. That something was you, your real self, waiting patiently for you to come home. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving messages that help you reclaim your authentic self. Archangel Michael notices those who choose themselves over people-pleasing patterns. Then tell us what area of self-reclamation you need most by commenting boundaries for learning to say no, voice for expressing your truth, or dreams to reconnect with your abandoned goals and desires. Imagine right now calling your authentic self back home to your heart. As you close your eyes, See a gentle light growing in your chest where your real self has been hiding. Feel the scattered pieces of your personality that you gave away to others slowly returning to you one by one. Notice strength flowing back into your energy field as you remember who you were before you learned to please everyone. Experience your true voice awakening in your throat chakra, ready to speak your truth without fear. Feel natural boundaries forming around you like a protective bubble that keeps your energy safe. Some people feel tingling or warmth as their authentic self comes back to life. These sensations confirm you're truly reclaiming what was lost. Your real dreams and desires are stirring again, no longer buried under everyone else's expectations. This feels like coming alive after a long, deep sleep. This soul reclamation opens doors to the life you were meant to live before people pleasing took over. It creates honest relationships where people love the real you, not the fake version you created to make them comfortable. It activates your natural ability to set boundaries without guilt or fear of rejection. Whether you want to pursue forgotten dreams, speak your truth in relationships, or simply feel worthy of taking up space in the world, this awakening allows your authentic self to finally shine. In the coming weeks, you'll notice increased energy from no longer depleting yourself for others, and a deep sense of peace from living in alignment with your true nature. So as you move forward from this moment, understand this is more than just a realization about people pleasing. It's your authentic self being called back to life at exactly the right time in your spiritual journey. This awakening reminds you that when you honor your true self, divine forces support you completely. Welcome this reclamation with gratitude and courage. As you begin choosing yourself over others' comfort, your real life will finally start. This moment confirms you deserve to exist as your true self without apology or explanation. Your authentic voice matters, your real dreams are valid, and your soul's freedom is worth more than anyone's temporary comfort or approval. This wake-up call from Archangel Michael cannot be ignored any longer, especially when your authentic self is already so close to disappearing completely. The soul reclamation being offered creates permanent freedom from people-pleasing patterns that have controlled your life for years. Full acceptance of this message activates the strongest level of self-reclamation before you lose even more pieces of yourself to others' expectations and demands. Your real self has been waiting long enough. Breaking free from people-pleasing means feeling truly alive and authentic for the first time in years. Many people report dramatic changes within days of choosing themselves, sleeping better because they're not carrying everyone else's problems, having energy for their own interests again, and feeling proud instead of resentful. This spiritual awakening breaks cycles of self-abandonment that have been draining your life force without you fully realizing it. The transformation is so complete that family and friends notice you seem like a completely different person. The authentic self that emerges from this awakening stays permanently activated, creating a life based on truth rather than performance. This soul reclamation makes you magnetic to people who appreciate realness, and naturally repels those who only wanted to use your people-pleasing tendencies for their own benefit. Thousands have completed their people-pleasing recovery journey through contributing a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your investment joins theirs in supporting the authentic living movement that's helping people worldwide reclaim their lost selves. Every contribution amplifies this awakening message and ensures these vital soul recovery teachings continue reaching those who are dying inside from people-pleasing. You're part of a growing community choosing authenticity over approval. Archangel Michael is watching who chooses their authentic self over people-pleasing patterns. Don't abandon yourself for one more day. Subscribe, share, and commit to your soul's freedom. Your real self is counting on you to finally choose it over everyone else's comfort.